Hey guys, today I'm at Hales Castle in East Lothian. Now, it's one of the oldest castles in the whole of Scotland. And guess what? It was built by an Englishman. Stay tuned to see more. So, Hales Castle was built in the early 1200s by the English knight Hugo de Gourley. You see, he was a loyal servant to the English crown. And this position is directly between Edinburgh and England. So the de Gourleys held this castle for about 100 years. And during that time, we had the death of King Alexander III. King Alexander had been a great king, given the Scottish throne at the age of 7. He married into the English royal family by the age of 10. But what he was best known for was recapturing the Western Islands for the Scottish crown. So, once he died, it just so happened to be that there was no heir to the Scottish throne. Only his granddaughter, who was in Norway, and it just so happened to be she was 3. So, the Scottish nobility pulled themselves together, and for some reason unknown, they asked the English crown to help determine who the rightful King of Scotland should be. But the King of England was Edward I, known for his hatred of the Scottish independence and his ruthlessness to the people of the land. Now, there were a number of claimants to the Scottish throne, and John Balliol was the man who was handed the crown of the bonny land. Edward should never have been trusted, and the Scottish nobility sold out their people for a wee bit of wealth and land. But in the year 1306, the rightful heir to the Scottish crown, Robert the Bruce, stood forward. As the death of his father, he was now due the Scottish crown, and to be king of the bonny land of Scotland, Alba. The aftermath of the Battle of Bannockburn, where the Scots annihilated the English. The Bruce sent a warning to all landowners and nobles of Scotland. Anyone who supported the English crown would have to be evacuated, if not die. Your wee pal Gourley were banished from the land, never to be seen in East Lothian again. And that was when the land was then handed over back to the Scottish, to a family called Hepburn, which some 200 years later would marry into the Scottish throne with one Mary Queen of Scots. And so there's a wee story for you today, guys. A wee tour of the castle. Come with me. So guys, this here is the main entrance of Hales Castle. And directly in front of you is the original structure, and then additional fortified walls, which was built by the Hepburns to keep the English out. So we'll go have a wee look in here, because this here is what's known as the main hall. We put a nice floor down for us so we can all walk on it, and you will see that you have a 13th century castle main hall, which would have once fed many a nobleman. And you've got the river there. So if you come around from the main hall, directly under the main hall shall I say, we will get to the kitchen. So this, guys, is where the noble families will have had their dinners cooked. And we got somewhere pretty cool to show you in here. This, my dear friends, is an oven. An absolutely massive oven at that. I cannot quite imagine what it'd be used for when it's quite that large, but it's cool. So yeah, and one more little thing, it's pretty cool in this castle. This here would have been a pan to make ale. Legit. And some of the tower. You'll get a pretty cool view. And under here is a prison, which I can't go in. So after the Hepburns gained control of Hales Castle, they continued to fortify the structure with all these walls that we see around us here. Now, the castle was pretty good at defending itself because it managed to withstand over 4 attacks from the English over a 200-year period. And then, when our good old pal Oliver Cromwell defeated the Scots in Dunbar, he came and left the castle in its current state, killing all the faithful men to the Scottish crown. Story of Hales Castle. I hope you enjoyed it, and don't forget to come and check it out. It's in Haddington near Edinburgh, and hit subscribe, give me a wee like if you enjoyed it, and cheerio.